Hey man, what's up, world? We back. Aye Verb has dropped. Aye Verb has dropped. I'm just waiting for people to get in here. We're gonna talk about it. The black gloves are on the floor, on the side of the road. Welcome back to another episode of Convos in the Cave. I'm your host, Millz, speaking. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. We here. We here, ladies and gentlemen. Please pull up. Please. We're gonna go through this Aye Verb track. He responded, man. You know what? I'm not even gonna wait for people, man. We dropping this. I did not hear the full video. I repeat, I did not hear the full video. As soon as I saw it, I said, you know what? Let me come downstairs and we're gonna get right to it. So for those of you who's been living under a rock, right? We all been waiting for Aye Verb to respond. I'm pretty sure you've been listening to all these bloggers that been, commentating on or covering the whole Aye Verb versus J Millz. J Millz dropped 2 diss tracks, this and Aye Verb. Aye Verb has not dropped. He's been in the spaces talking back and forth. He said he promised to drop something for us this week. And here we are. So we're gonna go through it. We're gonna pause, we're gonna play, we're gonna kind of fine-tune every line. I'm going to try to catch every line. If it's something that I did not stop, that means I did not catch it. So please hit me up in the comments and let me know what I've missed, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to miss some bars. But here we are. Without further ado, Aye Verb, it's on you.
Yo, hey yo, I walked in battle rap to get some racks and make double. I'm a hustler, not a rapper, it's just rap is my hustle. Arrogant fucker, shit talk compare me to nothing. For a kickoff, I twist my fingers and crunch them and throw my area upwards. STL don't make no fairies or suckers, fear of some trouble, never, yearly we suffer. AJ Millz, that shit ain't no belt to ass, little bitch, you barely unbuckled. I will smoke you off.
Okay. We have it. AJ Millz. That ain't no belt to ass, you barely unbuckled. Okay. We got our first shot. Let's go.
Upwards. STL don't make no fairies or suckers. Fear of some trouble, never. Yearly we suffer. AJ Millz, that shit ain't no belt to ass, little bitch, you barely unbuckled. I will smoke you or plant some dope on you. The reason why I rarely get fucked with. Where you from, niggas only listen to Mason Cam. The way they made words dance made me the way I am. Say Mr.
Hey, you gotta admit, where we from, we only listen to Mason Cam. That's a fact on wax. That's a fact. Let's go, Verb.
Yearly we suffer. AJ Millz, that shit ain't no belt to ass, little bitch, you barely unbuckled. I will smoke you or plant some dope on you. The reason why I rarely get fucked with. Where you from, niggas only listen to Mason Cam. The way they made words dance made me the way Icester Dash put on your man. That boy look bad. When Wayne sent his advance, his look not enhanced. Fuck it, ain't no rainbow or nothing.
Hold on. Shout out to BX Legend. This is not weak, bro. I can't agree to that, bro. I can't agree to that. He started, man. I mean, it's not a visual. But it's bars here, right? And we gotta respect the art form. Like, I mean, I'm not accepting that, right? I'm not gonna accept the fact that BX Legend is saying this shit is weak. I'm gonna put you on the screen, but we here. I'm like I said, all of my streams, we're gonna post all of the comments. You do not have to send a super chat. We doing this for free. I support the game and the coaching. I don't think that we should have to charge you guys for you guys to speak your mind. That's that. But anyway, fam, that shit weak. I don't care about the visual. What I'm saying is, BX Legend, what I'm saying is, listen to the bars. That's all we have here, right? All right, so we got the picture. You had the black gloves on the side of the road. What is weak? Tell me what part of this song is weak. And it's crazy because I only played the first few bars. What part is weak, fam? That's all I'm asking, my boy. Tell me, we just started. Yo, let me keep going. Talk to me, man. Let me keep going. I'm gonna play it back a little more. Hey, man.
My carrot clash, put on your man, that boy look bad. When Wayne sent his advance, his look not enhanced. Fuck it, ain't no rainbow or nothing. My carrot clarity structure. All of your shit got samples, but not one sample or substance. I'm tripping on.
All your shit is samples, but not one sample or substance. Like, we all like, all right, so let's be real here, right? We all talk about the visuals, we all talk about the production, we all talk about Ron Browse, right? What Verb is saying, like, is no substance in his raps. Like, he's talking about nothing, but the production is good. Verb is rapping, which is cool, but he's not actually attacking Millz. He is. He is Big BX Legend. I just tell me when to stop when he's talking about Millz. I'm gonna play it back. I mean, I feel like I just I feel like I can't get a clear thought through with these fans because they just be so out of out of touch with the industry. They be so predicated on Millz. It's hard to even root for Millz. I feel like Millz is doing a great job, but for some reason it's just hard to root for him because so many people is just saying outlandish things. Like Verb is talking and it's only the first few bars. Let me play it back, man.
Early unbuckled, I will smoke you or plant some dope on you. The reason why I rarely get fucked with. Where you from, niggas only listen to Mason Cam. The way they made words dance made me the way I am. Say Mr. Dash, put on your man, that boy look bad. When Wayne sent his advance, his look not enhanced. Fuck it, ain't no rainbow or nothing. My carrot clarity structure. All of your shit got samples, but not one sample or substance. I'm tripping on that fuck shit. I'm here to fuck up your function. I put this bitch to your pumpkin and pull it. Let's get shit jumping. What I told you was
and I must say, like, we can tell, like, ever since Millz been saying, I mean, ever since Verb been saying that he's gonna put out a track towards Jay Millz, right? Even with that being said, we gotta respect the fact that he has to address other people who's been show on stage. Hold on. We got to address other people who's been coming at him. So at this point, I think this is just an introduction to let you guys know that Verb is here, right? And obviously he has to address other people who's been speaking his name, right? So I'm not sure what this is going to give, but we got to take that in consideration as we listen to this track. All right.
Gemini glitch, pop nigga, him and I switch. This hit him up, I feel like him and 9-6. I synthesize gifts, this pen of mine sick. Like Pennywise, I play in minds and emphasize.
Come on, man. Like already, right? Already, I think that the penmanship is elite, right? You can tell that Verb been sitting on a couple of bars that he's been actually thinking about, not just jumping out and putting out a diss track as fast as people been putting it out. The thing is, when you put out a diss track so quickly, I can tell that you don't put too much into your penmanship because you just putting it out so quickly and there's no thought behind it, right? So as I play this back, right, I'm gonna play this back a few bars, right? Listen to the words, right? This is what I'm saying. Just listen to what's being said and come on, man. Let's go, Verb. Oh shit, I think I done start the shit from the beginning. Let's go.
Your man, that boy look bad. When Wayne sent his advance, his look not enhanced. Fuck it, ain't no rainbow or nothing. My carrot clarity structure. All of your shit got samples, but not one sample or substance. I'm tripping on that fuck shit. I'm here to fuck up your function. I put this bitch to your pumpkin and get shit jump.
Now listen to the bag that he goes into, right? Listen to the bag that he goes into. I mean, you gotta respect Verb, man. Like, he's one of the
Let's go. Gemini glitch, pop nigga, him and I switch. This hit him up, I feel like him and 9-6. I synthesize gifts.
Come on, man. Gemini switch. This Pac hit him up like I feel like him and 9-6. Like, come on, man. Niggas not rapping like
this pen of mine sick. Like Pennywise, I play in minds and if. Gemini glitch, pop nigga, him and I switch. This hit him up, I feel like him and 9-6. I synthesize gifts, this pen of mine sick. Like Pennywise, I play in minds and emphasize no watered eyes will I sympathize with. You bring me nonsense, I bring you John Wick. Now picture this out of battle rap Jackson 5, bitch. I'm the guy who do the spin around kick. They side eye me when they witness my gift. I'm God body, ain't a stain on me or sin on my shit. I don't rush when I'm
in like on Verb.
Looking punks, look how I simmer my shit. I make movies when I get a moment. That's why him is like this. Man, can't
talking about
this. Man, can't no magic challenge Verb. Who believe in that prick? Magic ain't real without no Verb. Magic don't even exist.
Play that back. Play that back for the
5, bitch. I'm the guy who do the spin around kick. They side eye me when they witness my gift. I'm God body, ain't a stain on me or sin on my shit. I don't rush when I'm cooking punks. Look how I simmer my shit. I
don't rush when I'm cooking up punk. Look how I simmer my shit. Like Millz is not rapping like this. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like he needs to dedicate a whole diss track towards Millz and not going to the Be Magic. But that's neither here or there. We can't take away from what Verb is saying right now. Come on, man.
Movies when I get a moment, that's why him is like this. Man, can't no magic challenge Verb. Who believe in that prick? Magic ain't real without no Verb. Magic don't even exist. I'ma leave it at this.
Magic ain't real without no Verb. I'ma leave. Like, come on, like who's rapping like this, man? Who's rapping like this? Who's rapping like this right now? That made a diss track towards Millz. You respect the art form, man. You have to respect the art form, and you have to really pay attention to the words that are being displayed, like the play on words, the metaphors, the double entendres, the similes, the multisyllabic. Like you have to pay attention to all of those attributes, man. You have to.
I make movies when I
because I know I missed a lot of stuff.
I bring you John Wick. Now picture this out of battle rap Jackson 5, bitch. I'm the guy who do the spin around kick. They side eye me when they witness my gift. I'm God body, ain't a stain on me or sin on my shit. I don't rush when I'm cooking punks. Look how I simmer my shit. I make movies when I get a moment. That's why him is like this. Man, can't no magic challenge Verb.
I make movies when I get a moment. That's why him is like this. If you break that down for me, y'all know what he's talking about, right? I don't have to say that. If you don't know, then this is the problem. This is the problem.
Leaving that on me or sin on my shit. I don't rush when I'm cooking punks. Look how I simmer my shit. I make movies when I get a moment. That's why him is like this. Man, can't no magic challenge Verb. Who believe in that prick? Magic
can't no magic challenge Verb. Who believe in that shit? Do you believe in magic? Come on, man. Verb is talking, bro.
Shit. I don't rush when I'm cooking punks. Look how I simmer my shit. I make movies when I get a moment. That's why him is like this. Man, can't no magic challenge Verb. Who believe in that prick? Magic ain't real without no Verb. Magic don't even exist. I'ma leave it at this. Shh, tighten up, pussies better kegel that shit. If you
tighten up, pussies, you better kegel that shit.
I don't feel prick. Magic ain't real without no Verb. Magic don't even exist. I'ma leave it at this. Shh, tighten up, pussies better kegel that shit. If you touch me, I'ma smoke you. I don't fear niggas' threats. The hometown still gotta kneel to the best. Look how the last one I scarred still ain't healed from it yet.
Yeah. Go, Verb. Hey, man. I feel like this was a warning shot. I feel like this was a warning shot towards Millz. You know, it's gonna be some visuals behind it. But like Verb said, the beats right now. But hold on. We all know Verb said that he's making a movie out of J Millz, right? So shout out to Millz. I think that he's been on an incredible run. I also think that he's been active, and you gotta salute to him for creating a lane for battle rappers to go down. You know, if they feel like they don't want to deal with working for another person or working for another league and trying to create battles, right? You got to salute to Millz. But as Verb been witnessing, right, he's been telling everybody that he's not jumping out the window like everyone else has been, right? He's been kind of like taking it one day at a time, and he's basically making gumbo at this point. Like he's creating a movie. That was his exact words. I'm creating a movie while you niggas is just jumping out the window. And he also reiterated that when you're in a battle back and forth, right? You just can't put out diss tracks so quickly. You have to invest your time into and your energy into what you have to say, right? So this is what it's not just fast to just bring out a diss track. So while Millz is bringing out back to backs and all that, I mean, I'm assuming that he just alluding to that part of the flow patterns that Mill's been putting out. But anyway, here he is. He started the process, right? And we're witnessing it. And I want you guys to witness it from a different perspective. If you're a J Mills fan, just give Millz a chance and listen. And don't jump out the window and just say it's whack before you listen to the words that he's saying. I feel like this is a classic like moment right now, and we have to just judge it for what it is. Even me, I'm guilty of it. Like when Millz first put out the diss track about DNA and goods, I'm like, oh, he's not lyrically saying anything. And I had to understand that it's not just about the lyrics, right? But in this case, goods, Verb put out the visuals, and he had the screenshot of Black Glove Millsy, but he don't got no production behind it, and he's just rapping. And at this point, we can only go with what the lyrics is. We can't take the lyrics away from it. It's fire. I know I'm not bugging. But anyway, the track is not over. Let's get to it.
How can a swagless Harlem nigga with no baby competition for the big dog out the middle? This shit different. He too kidding. Are you kidding?
Come on, y'all. Yo, come on. Am I bugging? Somebody tell me if I'm bugging. The beat switches. Come on. Am I bugging? I'm gonna play it back, man. Come on, play it back 10 seconds, man. Listen to how you ride the beat.
How can a swagless Harlem nigga with no baby competition for the big out the middle? This shit different. He too kidding. Are you kidding? Ain't no locks extended, fully Glocks extended. It's a party on they block, go spin it. True folk get that finished, then I drop you your percentage. Shoot for what?
Hey, everybody's been putting out diss tracks of Verb, right? And they have like a prop in the video where a guy with dreads, right? Millz put out a guy with dreads. Who else? I think B Magic put out a guy with dreads. Everybody's been dissing Verb with a prop guy that's in the video that has dreads. Now listen to what he say about this.
But I said, how can a swagless Harlem nigga with no baby competition for the big dog out the middle? This shit different. He too kidding. Are you kidding? Ain't no locks extended, fully Glocks extended.
Ain't no locks extended, bro. What are you talking about? You talking about dread? I don't have no dreadlocks no more, bro. What are you talking about, man? Come on, Verb. Talk that shit.
It's a party. How can a swagless Harlem nigga with no baby competition for the big dog out the middle? This shit different. He too kidding. Are you kidding? Ain't no locks extended, fully Glocks extended. It's a party on they block, go spin it. True folk get that finished, then I drop you your percentage.
Shout out to Trufo. Trufo just put a diss track out going at Mickey Facts, right? And in that diss track, you know what? We're gonna listen to that diss track too before we hang it up. But in that diss track, he said Verb told me to get at Mickey, and he asked for a bag, right? Right here, Verb is confirming that Trufo get that finish, and I'm gonna send you your bread. So I'm assuming that it's true. So all right, shout out to Don Dada 9757. You see him on the screen. It's not enough to compare to Millz. Fro's video at Verb is good, and lyrics, yeah. Fro's diss track is better. All right, I listened to the Fro's diss track. You know what? For you, Didon, sorry to mess up your name, but for you, we're gonna listen to Fro's diss track. I listened to it earlier. I know it's not better lyrically. I mean, the only thing that I got with this Verb diss track is the fact that there is no video to it. That's the only gripe that I have, but I can't complain because I'm here for the raps. But Froze, I listened to that diss track and I know it's not better. I mean, the visuals, yeah, but like Verb said, even Froze got somebody with dreads in the diss track. Verb don't got dreads. So this is what he explaining. But I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, the Don. I feel you, big dog. But let's play it back a little bit, man.
For what I sent it, I different. He too kidding. Are you kidding? Ain't no locks extended, fully Glocks extended. It's a party on they block, go spin it. Truth, oh, get that finished, then I drop you your percentage. Shoot for what I sent it. I done smack shit in your city, nigga. You should not forget it. With this rap shit, I'm like Kenny tripping, kung fu shit and blending. Hit the studio and dish J Millz and shoot that shit on Linux.
Yo, the Don, can you reply in the comments, bro? Do you really think this is whack? Am I bugging, bro? I just want to know, am I bugging? Like, is this track is whack? Please answer me so I can know if I'm bugging or not. He's riding on his beat, pause, if necessary. But I never been this excited ever over a beat. Like, he's riding his beat, pause. I hate to say that, but anyway, let's play it. I'm going to play it back a little more for y'all. Just tell me in the comments, am I bugging, bro?
He too kidding, are you kidding? Ain't no locks extended, fully Glocks extended. It's a party on they block, go spin it. Truth, oh, get that finished, then I drop you your percentage. Shoot for what I sent it. I done smack shit in your city, nigga. You should not forget it. With this rap shit, I'm like Kenny tripping, kung fu shit and Blendio and dish J Millz and shoot that shit on Linux. Go. Now throw that motherfucker. Act like that you know I know you go around this motherfucker. Act like that you know, don't tell me no up in this motherfucker. Yeah. If a bitch leave me, she get a Millz type of nigga one more time. Out here, we make real type of niggas. If a bitch leave me, she get a Millz type of. I'm a Midwest nigga, give a fuck about the East. Anybody, they probably got a beef. All the girlies out here bad with big old booties and white teeth. And they fuck dope boy after dope boy. Pop that pussy on repeat and we put gold all on our teeth. Cartier our frame, sit that jewelry on the teeth. Heavy on the gang, it's either B or C or G or either Vice Lord or BDC. I'm a Midwest nigga, this is where you wanna be.
Hey, man. All right. Before we, all right. Hold on. Let's read these comments. All right. So, DNA Tooth exclusive. I don't even know what that means. Oh, he put the tooth up in there. All right. Salute to DNA Tooth exclusive. Shout out to you. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. All right. So, the Don. No, it's not whack, but for 2 months, it should have been better. I think. All right. So, to you, I think that this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning, and he's trying to, what Verb is doing. First of all, let's talk about this. You know how Verb been on the spaces saying everybody stand down, and he didn't want nobody to respond to Millz because it's going to give him superpowers. What he meant by that is that, first of all, he was doing it like he was not responding because he wanted to build up the anticipation. This is just my opinion, right? I think that Verb wanted to build up the anticipation, and being that people were responding to Verb, I mean, people was responding to Millz and dissing Millz, it kind of depleted the anticipation, right? So it kind of took that anticipation out of it. So now it makes it look like it's everybody versus Millz, which of course put him as the underdog, right? And now he's like the Superman. So Verb responding to Millz now is just like, all right, another person that's responding to Millz. So Verb wanted you guys to stand down so he can, brew up something. But in that meantime, he was basically just putting everything together as far as this track goes. And I think this is just the beginning of it. But being that everybody started responding, it forced him to kind of put out something real quick because the pressure was on Verb at this point. Like, I'm pretty sure he had a visual for this, but he didn't have enough time because so much pressure was put on him, and he decided to just put out the vocals just so y'all could see that he's cooking up something. Wow. All right. So the Don said basically Verb gambled and it may have costed him. How it costed him? I mean, all right. This track alone and versus what Verb put out, I mean what Millz put out, I think lyrically is better, right? Would you agree to that, Don? Like just let's use just lyrics. I'm eager to know what your response is. This track versus what Millz put out, which one is better lyrically? That's my question to you. And I'll wait for your response. Because I don't think that me personally, I don't think that it will cost him. I don't. I think we all been waiting for Verb, and what he put out is enough for me to know that he had something else cooked up because he had to respond to B Magic. He had to respond to a couple of other people who've been throwing shots at him. We gonna get into Fro shit too. We gonna get into Fro shit too. You know what? We'll pull up Fro shit. How about that? Y'all want me to put up Fro shit and then we talk about that? We can put up Fro shit too. But I'm waiting for the Don to answer that question for me that I have before we move on. All right, lyrically, Millz got some ish, but Verb is more of a penmanship writer. So you're not answering that question, to Don. You're not answering my question. Which one is lyrically better? I'm just saying because, granted, like if we using criterias, right? Millz could win on different categories and end up getting his verse. I mean his track over Verb track. But I just want to know where to start. So I'm gonna start with lyrics because I know there's no visuals. So of course Millz got one up on that. There's no production behind it really, of course. So Millz got one up on that. Ron Browse is the producer, so he got the better beat. So of course Millz got one up on that. But I just want to know lyrically where we stand at because that's where it starts with me. Which one is better lyrically? And I'll give Millz everything else. Being that I feel like this was a shot. And bear with me because I'm gonna pull up Frozenberg diss track because just because we spoke about that. So let's go pull up Froze. Let's put up Rosenberg Raw diss track. Here we go right here. I would say Verb, but Mill's track just hitting harder because of the art. But Verb should be better. All right, so that's I agree with that. I can agree with that, and that's why a lot of times. Oh, hold on. Mansky France BKNY. He said Verb just proved his gold is low. Verb nasty work for him to come with this work. Why you say that, Mansky? Me and the Don have a perfect conversation going on right now. Why do you say that? Why do you say that, big dog? I'm gonna put your comment on the screen so people can see. Why do you say that? And shout out to the Don because he's been rocking with me all day, so I'm gonna rock with him too. So let's get him on the screen. If you have a YouTube, follow his YouTube and do what you do right here. Yo, listen, the Don. Listen, we read everybody comment. We ask for money. We don't ask for super chats. We don't ask for none of that. We outside with the YouTube world and we reading everything. I just want to put that out there. But yeah, shout out to you, big dog. All right, so this is the question that I want to approach, right? All right, so Verb just proved his gold is low. Very nasty work for him to come with this work. All right, what you mean by that? Like, explain that for the people. I mean, I feel that Verb was in a lyrical battle. Sorry. And he addressed what he needed to address. That's just me. All right, here we go. He responded. I appreciate you, the Don, man. I appreciate you. I'm trying, and share the video, man. I know there's a lot of people who probably don't believe in me, but one do channels we're not gonna put people down. We're gonna try to cover the culture as much as possible to the best of my ability and with the knowledge that I have, and of course my opinions. So shout out to you for subscribing a long time ago. Appreciate the love, my boy. All right, so let's get to Mansky. All right, because Millz is showing them it's not only about rhymes, it's also about presentation. That's perfect. I like that. And I agree, right? I agree with that. Um, but when you're battling, right, with words, right? Explain to me this, Mansky. When you battling people, what does the visuals has to do with the battle, like rapping, like words? What does the visual have to do with you actually writing down words to offend your opponent? Tell me that. What does the visuals have to do with the with that part? Or better, what does the presentation have to do with battling with words? And the Don, shout out to the Don. He agree with you. The Don agree with you. But my question to you is, what does the right in the presentation have to do with the words that you're about to apply to your opponent? I mean, I'm a big fan of Loaded Lux, right? So it's gonna be tough to get me to understand where you're coming from. But I'm here to address everything, you know, in its totality. So let's talk. We outside. And shout out to 5 people that's watching, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I say 5. It is what it is. I've been used to seeing one person in the chat. But shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? Talk to me. I'm here. Before we get into this Rosenberg Raw Aye Verb, talk to the people. The people's champ is here, man. No super chats. This is all free work. Like, we not doing that. Niggas be asking for super chats to read comments is crazy to me. I'm just saying, that's just me. We reading everything. Pause. If necessary. I don't know. All right. BX Legend is back. Whether it's 1 or 5 people, keep doing your thing. I appreciate that, man. That's a fact, man. I've been struggling with the YouTube channel, but I've been trying to put out content. I've been reaching out. I've been, putting my opinions out there, and this makes me feel good for you to say that, big dog. I appreciate that, my boy. Shout out to you. So yeah, so talk to me, Mansky. We at with it before we play this Frozenberg World, or should we just play it? All right, this format started with visuals. It was the added feature that took everything to the next level. And you know what? I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't agree with it. I agree with it because even me, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like I was kind of like hating on Millz because I'm thinking battle rap format, right? No acapella. What are you saying to the opponent that's gonna hurt him the most, right? And does it make sense? And is it lyrically enough to be better than the opponent, right? That's how I was thinking at first. So now when Millz started rapping over a beat, I'm disregarding the whole beat. I'm clearly listening to the words. And I even put a blog saying 1 + 1 = 3. Like, that's not enough to sit that back and say. But you guys kind of enlightened me a little bit, and it said it's not about just the lyrics, right? It's about what you put into it, like the visuals, like the storyline behind it, how you trying to attack your opponent with not just bars. You're just trying to assassinate his whole character in totality. And then I started looking at it differently. So with format, so and I say that to say, even though Verb had like his lyrics was on a different level, I feel like he should have put out a video to actually compete. And being that he didn't put out a video, I can only judge it like as if it's a shot. And if this is the first round, I will give it to Millz. That's just me. So we got some more comments. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. So Eminem. All right. So let's talk about that. What you give Verb this track out of 1 to 10? I'm all right. That's a good question. I'll give it a 6.5 because he don't got a video behind it. But lyrically, I would give it a 10. Oh, I'm lying. That's too much. Sorry. Lyrically, I'll give it a 8.5. 8.5 lyrically. But being like the total video, the total fact that he put out a whole diss track and didn't put a visual out, 6.57. I'm mad that he didn't put a video out. That's a fact. I didn't expect that. Once I saw it on a YouTube platform, I'm like, all right, is this a video? So when I clicked it, the image stayed up there, and I'm like, I wanted to see Verb get in his bag for real. And so I kind of took some points from him. So I'll give it a 6.5. But lyrically, there, I like what he was saying towards Millz. Like if he had a visual to this would have easily beat one of Millz diss tracks towards Verb. That's a fact. Shout out to us having 9 people in the chat. That's the most I ever had in the chat. All right, so Mansky, here we go. Exactly right there. Boom. I copy that. The Don, here we go. Oh, let me put you on the screen. Put my man on the screen, Crooklyn, for a little while, man. Let my man get some shine. All right, so we're gonna go into the next comment. All right, the Don. All right, where we at, the Don? Everybody did visuals. We're not gonna move the goalpost because somebody who gambled and took a long time to respond. Think about it. I agree. I mean, I'm not denying the fact that I didn't want Verb to do a visual. I'm not denying. I take point from him. All right, the Don, come on, dog, come on, man. You know damn well that's not anywhere above 6. All right, so hear me out, the Don. Like, hear me out. Like I said before, right? I'm a Loaded Lux fan, right? So I'm predicting lyrics, bro. Lyrics can be, let's say, 60%, and the other 40% could be everything else. I'm really stuck on lyrics. I just like the fact that like people take time to put effort into their rhymes, right? So let me give you a let me think about this. You know what I like, the Don? I like people who actually sit down and take time to write every line and make sure that they're delivering the best possible metaphors, similes, whatever you want to call it, right? Into their raps. That's what I put that's what I put my energy to. Just that. Now everything else is a plus, right? And that just goes to show me that you're thinking, like you're critically thinking. You're sitting down and you're not just rhyming cat, hat, sat, rat, bat, hat. 1+1=3. You're not doing fill bars. All right, we got a lot of comments in here, man. We live today. All right, Mansky. Verb shouldn't link would be magic for visuals. However, he's going against everyone from his town. Verb checkmated himself. Why you say that, Mansky? Why you say Verb checkmated himself? I'm concerned to know why you think Verb checkmated himself. So let's get to the next one. All right, the Don. Let's just say he'll get better as he go. I mean, I agree with that. Eminem, should we give Verb another go with Millz after Froze went crazy? I mean, I didn't listen to Froze yet. You think Froze went crazy? I mean, we gonna get into it. And here we go. All right, who we got? Steve. How is Verb gonna say he making a movie and have no video? That's crazy. All right, I was waiting for somebody to say that, Steve. Now, you on to something here, right? So I think, personally, I think that this is just meant to test out the momentum, right? Because at the end of the day, even with goods, right? Even with goods, I noticed that there might be no beating Millz. We might have to just sit back and just watch him just elevate to the next level. Like we got to look at Millz like how we looked at Drake when Drake first dropped, right? Drake was kind of mediocre, right, when he first started, and then at a certain point, there was nothing nobody could say wrong about Drake, right? That's how I'm looking at it. So I say Verb not making a movie. I think we gotta just kind of wait to see how the build up goes. I don't know. Let's see the build up. I think this is just a shot for Verb to basically get his foot in the door, just to test the waters and see how people is feeling, and if they really rock with him or not. And let's say let's say in the comments he get trashed. I don't think Verb is going to make another diss ever again just because he put this out and they trashing him because of the trajectory that Millz been going on. That's what you know what I mean. That's how I feel. All right, let's see who we got. The Don. All right, I'm a lyricist. I know exactly what you like, bro. That's why I pick people like us. That's your pick. All right, let me ask you this, and this is off topic. This is off topic. Who you think got the better Hot 97 freestyle between Black Thought and Loaded Lux? To me, talk back. We're gonna go into Mansky. All right, he talking heavy since December 2nd to drop like this. All right, sorry. December 2nd to drop like this is wild, fam. And yeah, Froze went crazy. We're gonna look at it. That's diabolical, Steve. Oh, he said. Oh, Black Thought in my all-time top 5. So you think that Black Thought had a better Hot 97 freestyle than Loaded Lux? Listen, Mansky, we about to you're about to have me sidetrack and pull that up. About to go through it. We're about to go through it, Mansky. All right, the Don, Black Thought. You know what? I'm gonna look at it again and give you guys my opinion. I'm gonna look at it again and give my opinion, bro. I just think that Loaded Lux was just on a different stratosphere, bro. Like that's just me. All right, so BX Legend, Millz is up 3-zip, including Verb stop running trailer. All right, here we go, Steve. We're gonna get back to you, BX Legend. I feel like the standard has already been set. At this point, I respect Jack Boy more. See, now I can rock with Steve. I think I'm rocking with Steve. So, Steve, I'm not gonna lie. I rock with you. I was waiting for somebody to say that, you know, like at the time when I was listening to Jack Boy Maine, a lot of people been trashing it, but I'm like, why is they trashing Jack Boy Maine? He's going crazy. So I might rock with you. All right, let's get back to Mansky. So, Millz is up 3-0, including the stop running trailer. So, BX Legend, sorry. So do you judging this off of? Like, you judging this off of visuals only? I think a lot of people who's predicated on the visuals and the production don't really care for the lyrics. I mean, what you say to the opponent is the most important. Is it not? Like, is it not? Is it not most important to talk about like the lyrics? Actually, what you sit down. Like, if I'm gonna take time out my day to rap about somebody and then say something about, oh, you be gone like your lace front. Like, what are we like? I just 1 plus you can't fuck with me since 1 + 1 = 3. Like, that's not okay. That's not okay. Like, you put more effort into your rhyme. And that's one of the reasons why I fell back from Charlie Clips, because I feel like he was like freestyling a lot and he wasn't putting too much effort into his rhymes no more. You got to sit down and take the time out to put more work into your penmanship. Like these battle leagues, these owners, they're paying you to rhyme. They're not paying you to put up the best video out. All right, here we go. BX Legend. I'm judging off the bars. Mill's first diss was towards Verb is better than Verb's diss. Lyrically or visually? I disagree with that, BX Legend. Should we play it again? Put a thumbs up in chat if y'all want me to play it again. Eminem, track and video is standard now. All right, so I can respect that. I'm not even going to argue. I'm not even going to debate with that. Here we go. Mansky, Verb took this long because his paper low, and if he had paper, he would have came like Goods, DNA, and Mills. Those three set the bar. I mean, I agree with that a little bit. I'm not hate, I'm not hating that comment, bro. That's I mean, I see you watching. I see you actually into it, right? Thought process is on a different stratosphere. Like what you said just now, thinking past what the normal battle rap listener is thinking. That's a fact. Here we go. Eminem, diss track and video is the standard now. Like, all right, so what's the criteria? Can somebody put in a chat what's the criteria, right? I need somebody to put in a chat what's the criteria when you're judging battles. Please. One time, just put in the chat what you think the criteria is. All right, BX Legend. Millz has a whole song towards Verb, while Verb is just giving us love taps with a few jabs. It's true. I think, like I said, BX, I think that this just was to test the waters, right? Like, let me know if you guys are reading the comments and Verb like flame him, or are they giving him like praise? Like, I'm eager to know what's happening over there. All right, Steve. This record is just that lyrics, but also ability to replay the record. It's music at the end of the day. All right, so Steve, my boy, you on fire, and you're making me think, right? And I like that because there's a lot of things I think about that I don't incorporate in my answers and stuff, and you just give me a different version of how to um how to go about thinking. So I agree with that actually. This record is just that lyrics, but also ability to replay. So a lot of people diss tracks you right. I may have listened to one time and was like, whatever. Like it's fire. It is what it is. The exclusive Millz up 1-0. I'm like I asked other people. I'm judging this from a different perspective, right? I think this video that Mills put out, I mean Verb put out, you can compare to first with the trailer that Mills put out. So this diss track versus Mills trailer is what I'm comparing, because I just feel like Verb been all over the place with this diss track. He just wanted to address everything, and he just wanted to test the waters to see how everybody feel. All right, let's go, Steve. All right, the Castaway bar is heavier than anything, Verb said in his first track. I don't know, man. I don't know about that, Steve. Hey, man, I just gave you mad credit, bro. Come on, man. I don't know. I don't know about that. You gotta go back. You gotta go back and do your research. All right, man. Mills gave us a criteria in his loud pass. All right, so explain. I don't think I saw that video. And no, you know what? Don't even give me the criteria. Just give me how much of a percentage, right? And out of 100, does lyrics play a part? Just give me that. How much of a percentage out of 100 does the lyrics play a part? That's the best question, because in my opinion, I think, you know what? Just tell me what your opinion is first, and I'm not even gonna. I don't want to. Here we go. Steve, that has never been outside is a hit. That never been outside is a hit. Let's look at it. How many views that one got? I mean, I agree. Like, see, that's the thing about the views, right? Steve, the views is weird because the views, people would, all right, I'll say this, right? See, here we go, BX. But let me answer Steve first. So when it comes to views, it's tough because I think Millz is just hot right now, right? So they're gonna rock with everything that Millz has to say. So as soon as Millz rhyme or rap or even put out a blog, everybody's gonna gravitate towards it for whatever reasons. You know, it could be negative, it could be positive. So it's hard for me to judge just on views. That's why we need a criteria on what we go by so we can have a standard on how to judge this music. Because it's not fair if I put so much effort into my words and it don't get recognized all because of a visual or all because of a production or all because of a Ron Brow's beat. So back to my question. What do you guys rank? Hold on. Oh shit, I skipped a lot of Mansky. Mills is using industry tactics. Simple reels and samplers. Direct to the point. Today's listeners is microwave. It's a fact, bro. And I thought about that one time, right? I'm like, I think Mills has the blueprint, right? And he has the blueprint because he's been around Young Money and he's been around the mainstream industry for a long time. So when it comes to rapping over a beat, he just has that niche because he's so experienced, right? So him gliding on the beat, nobody can really mess with him. So he got like kind of one up. So when you, all right, let's say when you compare Mills verse in Bedrock to a lot of battle rappers verses in their songs, you're gonna pick Mills verse, right? That's a fact. So he just has that experience. I thought about that, but I just didn't want to use that as an excuse because I feel like a lot of battle rappers make music and they can compete with Mills. I just know that for a fact. All right, so back to my question: what do you rate, like out of 100? Where do lyrics stand? Right, BX Legend said 100. Mansky said 50 out of 50. That's good. All this is good. Um, Eminem said 99, and I respect. So if that's the case, why you guys are like how you guys rooting for real like Mills to that win this? Like I'm confused this round. If lyrics are as high as y'all say it is, how can Mills be up 1-0? Put in the chat when Mills is up 1-0 or Verb is up 1-0. Put that in the chat. The Don. This is a better way to think about it. A Verb is good compared to battle rappers. Be overwhelming. We have seen all levels of lyricists come at Mills. I don't know. I don't know if we've seen all levels of lyricists. The Don. I don't know if we've seen all levels. I just think that Mills is fire, and it don't matter what nobody say. Mills gonna be smoking. Like that's just me. Mills making albums off these clowns. Yo, Mansky, bro. Yo, you wow, bro. You wow for that. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like I can't even respond. I gotta agree. Like he is making a nice little mixtape album type shit off of these niggas, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm the type that, you know, understand like Mills on. Like I said in my blog that the lane Mills created for people to actually come to YouTube and battle and get money, it's like probably never happened before. right? So you know how a lot of these battle rappers they wait and they wait to the leagues call them Smack, I mean URL TV, TBL, Chrome, Trenches, RBE, King of the Dot, uh bar, whatever leagues, right? They wait for them to call them up to give them a bag to say come rap, right? Can you imagine if we can eliminate those entities, right? You eliminate those entities. So we know this is a battle for views, right? So let's use Cassidy for instance, right? Everybody praises Cassidy because he bring in a certain amount of views. So all the battle league owners pay Cassidy a large amount just because they know they're going to recoup that on the back end with all the views, right? With YouTube, with everything, pay per view, everything. Can you imagine if you eliminate them, right? You eliminate them, the leagues. Now you put out how it goes, right? To make 500,000, let's say 250,000 on YouTube, you got to have 750,000 views. I don't know how it works, but let's just use that, right? Can you imagine if you eliminate the leagues from paying you and them owning your footage and putting that on YouTube and recouping all of them residuals from the views to you doing your own thing on YouTube, battling good. Let's say Millz and Goods. Millz don't go in the league and battle Goods. He just battle Goods on wax on YouTube. Make a video that get hundreds of thousands of views and he get $50,000. Verb goes in, I mean, Millz, I mean, Goods go and do the same thing in response, get those same views because those viewers want to listen to what Goods has to say about Millz, and he get $50,000. Like, it's a gold mine here. So I would never disrespect Millz because he created a lane where people can actually get money and not even have to be on a platform getting paid to do 3 rounds, and they can incorporate all of that skill into their own craft and get their own money. We on to something different here. So it's beyond rap at this point. So I gotta respect Millz for that. You feel me? I just think he did just put a little more shit. That's it. Once he do that, we golden. Let's get back to these comments. I'm sorry on the tangent. I apologize. Let's get back to it. All right. So not true. If it's whack, it's whack. Don't nobody tell me what I like. I agree with that. Here we go. BX Legend. It's always about bars. It's almost flow, delivery, cadence, attacking your opponent, and how you flow on beat in different pockets. Now, out of everything that you said, BX Legend, how much of the criteria that you just listened to, I mean, that you just listed, that Millz cover? Because I just got different pockets and attack. I mean, he got a couple. I think his cadence is a little shaky. Sometimes his delivery is a little shaky, but his flow is there and attacking his opponent is there. So that's why Millz is. You know what? You might BX Legend. You might have put me on to why Millz is actually winning in all of these battles. You may put me on to something, bro. All right, Steve. It's just in the standpoint of replay value. Replay value. So you telling me, Steve, that you go on YouTube and you replay Millz diss tracks a lot? I know. I know I listened to it a couple times. Once it's over, we moving on to the next. But if that's the case, then you teaching me something in that respect too, in that regard too. Damn, I missed mad comments running my mouth, bro. All right, man, let's go. Presentation, rhyme, impact criteria is equals criteria. Presentation, rhymes, and impact. I feel you. Who else? The Don said they picking Millz right now. BX Legend. Before the industry though, Millz rapping on beat during the mass cypher days. Yeah, and I agree. I agree. I agree with that. I'm not taking nothing from Millz, bro. How personal should a diss track is it? You said district or diss track? I'm confused. Be if half of these dudes dudes don't got smoke with each other. Millz one zip, BX Legend, Mansky Millz 10, total package mail. Copy that. That's a copy. Uh is DNA a lyricist? Is Goods a lyricist? And was the beginning of the bunk bed caskets? I'm confused. And was the beginning of the bunk bed caskets? I mean, I think that, all right, so I think DNA is a lyricist. That's just me. I think Goods went into a lyricist bag. Like the thing about Goods is Goods got these different versions of himself where he could tap into different criterias and genres of music, right? So if he had to get lyrical, I think Goods is capable of getting lyrical. I think Goods is capable of putting out a nice produced track. And I also think Goods is capable of like adding character to his rhymes. So Goods is multi-talented to me. All right, Eminem. This track should be direct and semi-personal. I the Don. Oh, I left out B Magic. You did left out B Magic. Mansky, exactly at Mel. Millz showing these artists how to make a market there and how to market tracks. Goods didn't get the same views though. I mean, I think that to be honest, I don't know. Like I feel like I said, Millz had like he's different, bro. Like the way I I'm confused because when Verb says Millz got bots, it really looked like the nigga got bots. And I'm not trying to make excuses for anybody. I just think that I'm like, how the fuck are these fans basically liking? How can I say it? It's not lyrical. Like Millz is definitely not putting out lyrical tracks. So I'm confused on what that's like, and it must be production. But if not, I'm wondering where these fans are coming from. I'm not gonna lie. He got me. He got me too. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Let's go. All right, the Dawn. What you been watching? Can't even compare my, at least not yet. I mean, like I said, the Don is lyrics. Goods tried his best to use Fred the Godson flow. I'm just saying. I gotta search on that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You trying to play my boy Goods. I gotta do research on that one. I think that Goods got into his creative bag, and I think Goods got a lot from the fans, and he was able to incorporate that in real time and was able to put some decent tracks versus Millz. And everybody thought that Goods can't do it. And I think that he proved everybody wrong. You know, that's just what it is, right? So, man, shout out to y'all in the comments. I appreciate Ariel for putting up, man. Y'all surprised me with this one. Um, I'm gonna keep it going. I think I'm gonna end this video and then do another video listening to Rosenberg Raw track because I don't want to mess up the vibes because I feel like we was on topic and I don't want to just segue into something else. So salute to you guys. Yo, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell a friend, hit me up in the comments because clearly you see that we are in the comments and we active, man. Nobody had to pay to comment. I just want to say that out there. Combos in the cave, man. We out of here. Salute.